Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video I'm going to be covering Ulysses. He made his first appearance in Superman Volume 3, issue number 32, that was released in August of 2014. His real name is Neil Quinn, but he also goes by the title of the Last Son of Earth, which happens to be very similar to a title of Kal-El, aka Superman, who also goes by the Last Son of Krypton. Now, Ulysses is a human male that's about the same stature as Superman, who himself stands 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighs 235 pounds. Although Ulysses seems to be slightly taller and thinner than Superman, and he has grayish blue eyes and long blonde hair. Although Ulysses was born fully human, he happened to be raised in the fourth dimension on a planet called the Great World. And just like his Superman analog, this alternate universe altered his physiology to give him amazing attributes. He now exhibits vast superhuman strength, having power levels that seem to be at least equal to that of Superman, as well as vast superhuman speed and durability that also rivals Kal-El's. And surprise, he can also fly. Now, one somewhat unique thing about Ulysses, though, is that his body can absorb even concentrated forms of energy, such as Superman's heat vision. And once he does that, he can use it for various purposes. He's been shown to not only use this to increase his strength, but also to project energy blasts from his eyes and his hands. The only weakness that Ulysses has displayed is that his body can be overloaded if he absorbs too much energy. So this is also different than Superman, who's never been known to absorb too much radiation from a yellow sun. Now, Ulysses, or Neil, was born the son of two scientists named Peter and Bridget Quinn. On one fateful day, they were both in the lab with their baby son Neil, and an accidental breach of strange matter from the second dimension was leaked into the lab, which caused the facility to go into an immediate lockdown, and they readied it for self-destruction. Thinking that they would all perish and potentially the Earth itself be destroyed, both parents agreed to send him into the unknown fourth dimension, where they had learned that there was intelligent human-like life existing. And they had theorized that their son would get extraordinary powers from the dimension's energies. After this, the baby Neil was raised by the powerful being named Klerik, who was the leader of this extra-dimensional great world. As the years went by, Ulysses' power would grow, and he'd be trained as what's called a seeker for his people, regularly going out across multiple dimensions in search of worlds that could provide fuel for their planet. Now, if you fast forward about 25 years, you'll see Ulysses' adoptive father, Klerik, battling Superman on Earth in the middle of Metropolis. A little while into their duel, Ulysses would appear out of nowhere and help Superman take Klerik down. Superman was thankful for the help from this mysterious hero, and Superman was surprised to find out that he was a human from Earth, as well as Ulysses seeming shocked to find out that the Earth was not destroyed. Now, the only thing that I should add here is that this little battle between Klerik, Ulysses, and Superman was just a ruse, with the two fourth dimensionals just putting on this show to win over the trust of Superman and the people of Earth. To connect with the world population, Ulysses would soon seek down the top-notch reporter Clark Kent at the Daily Planet, who happened to have started an investigation of the Ulysses Research Lab accident 25 years ago. The two would talk for a while and then leave, going to Clark's apartment where Ulysses was actually told to stay put and lay low for a while. But Ulysses didn't do what he was told, and he actually found some civilian clothes there and went out to get a closer look at Metropolis, wanting to learn more about his birth planet. Ulysses would then just happen to be in the right place to defend the city from an army of attacking robots, with Superman arriving just in time to help him out and to share with him what he had learned from his Ulysses lab investigation. As the two of them fly out of the city, they'd end up at a house in the suburbs. Ulysses would then meet his parents for the first time as an adult, taking time to hug and catch up on all the years. Ulysses would later help Superman in a battle against the villain known as the Machinist. And although Ulysses may have gone soft on the Earth and abandoned his original plan to take out the planet, the horrors that the Machinist showed him made him lose all faith in humanity. He would then go and broadcast to the entire planet that he would return back to the Great World, declaring it to be a much better planet, having no war, hunger, or illness. He told the Earth that he would be kind enough to let 6 million people from around the world follow him to start over in this paradise. But Ulysses would later go to his parents' house and warn them not to go with him to the great world. He didn't tell them exactly why, but this was suspect to Superman, who happened to be standing in the shadows overhearing what he said. When Superman approached him about it, he knocked him completely unconscious and took him onto one of the ships. When Supes came to, he was in a powerful kryptonite mimicking restraint system, but he and Ulysses conversated about why he wanted these people to come with him. You see, Ulysses had developed a soft spot for Superman, seeing him as honorable, so he wanted to keep him out of the way while they took these people to use as fuel for the great world, just like they had done with many other creatures before. But at this revelation, Superman reveals to Ulysses that his parents had planned to join them on the ship. And due to his love for his parents and Superman's convincing that they could find a way to power their world without destroying all these millions of people, Ulysses decides to release Superman so that they could both save all the people. Unfortunately though, as a result of this battle, the great world's core becomes unstable and the entire fourth dimensional planet is destroyed. And despite the fact that Superman actually saved Ulysses from the blast, Ulysses would become enraged at his adoptive planet being decimated, then blaming it on Superman and stating that the Earth would pay for his treachery. These two massively powerful beings would then engage in an epic battle, with Superman being pushed near his limits. Matter of fact, if it wasn't for Superman developing his powerful new super flare attack, Ulysses may not have gone down. Now, due to his powers and abilities and his influence on the DC universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Ulysses a rating of 7, which is a master rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join the new Sage.